これキャラかぶり禁止な。
Hmm.
これキャラかぶり禁止だよ。
Alright, character selection screen so far.
おいやめろテストすんの。初見じゃねえからもうお前。
ボタンテストはいけるやろ。
Yeah, they're talking in the back, so.
全部ラッシュになってる大丈夫か。オッケー。であと1キャラどうするの。あ誰だ最初。最初の方にねちょっと。
That's the versus
そう
screen.
ですね。ハンター試験の方にね。
だい
Wait.
ぶ最初の方にねちょっといざこざありましたからね。
そうですね。
Oh boy, is this like a
いいね。
3-on-3 match?
一本勝負。
Wow, it is.
おすごい。
Again, it seems like it's gonna be like the usual Marvel vs. Capcom. I'll talk about all that later.
アニメの。
But let's see.
おおなるほど。おお何これ。
I mean, I'm no expert in these style of fighting games at all, so I know a lot of people don't like it from what I'm already saying, but I'm probably still gonna play it anyway, just show it off. But I'll talk about that. Let me see.
何これ。何これ。何これ。お何。もっと帰れるの。おいしゃい。
Yeah, he's one of my favorite characters. I forget his name.
全部把握しました。
It's been a few years since it's been on Adult Swim, and that's the one that I saw. The English dub on Adult Swim. Yeah, the dude with the, you know, the ace cards, right? With the whole cards and everything. He's one of my favorites. I'll look up the names later after this. I know Merowim, because my emotion. Okay, there's a combo. Let me see. Go back. Huh. Yeah, see, this is someone who knows what they're doing here. Pretty much, just beating the other guy. Did you get him? No. Yeah, you probably have the combo that one. That looked like difficult to hit. It's gone, just getting beat. Oh wow, you just drew that over and over. Someone spam me. What in the heck? You just spam that over and over?
まず一勝。
まあまあまあまあ。はい。まあまあまあまあまあいいよいいよ。最初はあげるよ。
じゃあ。
Alright. We go to the next one.
オーケー。 原作ではね、これね、戦ってないから。
Yeah, see, like, two of my characters I already see. Well, yeah, I like all three of those characters right there. And Hunter x Hunter, so. Yeah, Kurapika. Yeah, Kurapika. I need to look up the names again, it's been a while.
待って、俺さっきのボタン、待って、取ってた。待って、さっきの頑張ってくれるボタン消してよ。
That was floaty. And he flew up like that? Dude, the range on the chain. Oh, wow. Yeah, people were gonna spam that chain and do that. Alright, yeah. Yeah, do that chain and reels them in for a combo. That's crazy. Look. Dude, Kurapika's good. I think that's his name, right?
それって言うだけで
That chain, dude.
一個の技でこの
Wow. Okay.
終わる終わる終わる終わる終わる
強い技を失礼しました。おお、好き好き好き。
ちゃんとコンボしてる俺ちょっと
おっと、人が出てきた。
おおコンボしてる
He got him? Oh, they have to block that out. You know what it is? It probably reads as some crazy anime cutscene type of thing. I think they have to block it out. Wow, here you go.
ちょっと何でもできるそうお前ら全然やってんだろ
連打コンじゃないねんけど。
しゃあボタン一発これで
No, that wasn't blocked out. Pretty much everything seems to combo. Not a special move. Like that, his lighting combo. That's cool.
あ、それはダメ。それはダメ。本当にそれはダメ。本当にそれはダメなんだって。おお、これいった。あ、これ多分強化だ。はい。
Oh, dude, so he's powered up. Yeah, like his lighting, his hair, and everything. うん。
始まった。何？お、なんか出る。お、あんまついてる。
待て。あ、やばい。おい。
見つけた。僕だけど。あ、いっぱいは取れない。
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to see him. Gum was right.
いいよ。
Yeah, because he's one of my favorite characters. Oh, dude. Crazy. Yeah, whoever's playing with them, they know what they're doing. They're experienced, so.
いいね、うまいね。お、うまい。強い。最強。かっこいい。
Hmm.
これね、2人いるんだよ。強い。やっぱり強いよ。
Yeah, you just spam the light until you get a combo out of it, pretty much. Is what you're trying to do.
俺には2人しかない。
出た。
I think that chain's even more insane. You reel them in. Look at that. Wow.
いいね。
登り切りみたいだな。これゲージがないので倒しきれません。残り40秒で攻めないと。
はい、投げて。
He's out. Dude, the overgear. Way more damage. It's gone. The gun uses ultimate, can't like transform. But yeah, they're having a good time, you know. So yeah, man, I think it looks, you know, pretty good. So now I'll talk a bit about it. I do not have experience in these type of fighting games, and again, the type of fighting games that I sort of grew up playing were, like I said, Dead or Alive 2, Bloody Roar Primal Fury on GameCube, and the Dead or Alive 2 that's on Dreamcast. I still have both of those games, GameCube and Dreamcast. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, which I still think is the greatest anime fighting game of all time, which I'm planning to play Dragon Ball Z Infinite World on this channel. So Infinite World, think of that as like Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, 3.2, 3.5. So it's not a 4, but it's like it's sort of an addition. There's like a better combo system, things like that. But I've never played Infinite World, but I do want to play it. I've always wanted to play it. But yeah, but I just, you know, I was never a huge fan of Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom fighting game styles, you know, that type of fighting game style and mechanics. I was never into it. Mostly because it always looked pretty repetitive. Like it's like you just, you know, I know you hit, and then you jump in the air, do more combos, and you come back down. You know, so I'm not skilled in it, so this would be like more practice for me. But I was never a fan of the Marvel vs. Capcom style of games. It's like that. I know that's what was popular back then, and I remember when it was all popular. So, but yeah, but no, like I said, I'm since this is the most major and most recent Hunter x Hunter um video game, it's probably going to be the best. Everyone's complaining, but I don't know any other Hunter x Hunter games that are going to be on this level, especially with the current game systems right now and the current capabilities of the game. So that being said, right there, I think I probably will play the game. Um, Obviously not competitive. Like I've already said it right there. Everyone's gonna kick my ass in the game. Like you know, I was never, you never played these games competitive. These style of fighting games. I don't know. I just wasn't into the whole style of jumping. That's why I can never really get into Fighter Z. I have Dragon Ball Z Fighter Z, and I've explained before. So Fighter Z and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, actually, both of those games. So my final semester in college was in winter of 2018, winter fall. So that was my final year was 2018, and around that time is when Fighter Z released, and I remember purchasing the game, but I didn't have time to. I did not have time to focus on it because it's like when you're graduating college, like I was thinking about jobs, what am I gonna do, and all this and that, and then so I was focused on just work at the time. I was too busy for games. I was getting ready to graduate. I can't remember if it was before graduation or after, maybe a mixture a little bit. But that's why I never really got into Fighter Z, right? And then after that, I worked at Burry's Animation. Then I worked at Pixar Animation Studios, an intern, and came back, did another Brazen contract, and just doing whatever since then, right? So, so it's like I had Fighter Z, but I didn't really have a chance to. I played a little bit of it, didn't have a chance to really get into it. But like I said, still my favorite Dragon Ball game is the Budokai games, man. Still, not Tenkaichi. It's the Budokai games, and once I get Infinite World in this channel, I'll show you why. I'll show you why I still say that's my favorite anime fighting game. It was unique, had its own unique system, and that's for me. Like Fighter Z was just like it just looked like another Marvel versus Capcom, right? Which I wasn't skilled in to begin with, so it was like I'm sort of behind. I've been behind in this as well, and I was like busy in college and everything, and I was just sort of like screwed at that point. So I never got around to it. Like I said, I still had Broly's my favorite character, Broly and Vegeta, and I still haven't played with Broly in the new games, right? Like the new Broly from Super. So I haven't even gotten a chance to play with any Broly in any of the new games, which is crazy. Like he's in Fighter Z, but it was just bad timing for everything. But as for this game, I cannot speak about what's bad about it. Those guys are having a good time, and I think the only ones who are going to play are the ones who are in the United States. Right. Let's just say the United States. There's something else I want to add on to that sentence, but I can't hear. So, but I think it's just people in the U.S. who are going to complain about the game. They're having a good time with it. They're the creators of the game. I'm pretty sure. Over there in Japan, the country. So again, they're having a blast. I'd probably have a blast with it too. I'm not a hardcore fan of Hunter x Hunter, but I do like it. I watched the one that aired on Adult Swim a few years ago. That's what I watched, the English dub. So I didn't watch the. I think there's an original first series before the newer one that they sort of finished up. I don't know the story behind it, but I do remember. I still have some books. I think even on my. For those who don't know, like, so video games used to come with they had little guidebooks and menu books in each of the cases. They don't make those anymore. But I remember on like the strategy guide books and the little game magazines I used to have back in the day. And I think even in some of my little booklets, Hunter x Hunter was everywhere in terms of anime. On like it was posted, but it wasn't one of the shows that was on Toonami, right? And Toonami was huge for when anime was booming in the U.S. back then. Late '90s, early 2000s. So it's just even when you talk, like if you ask any kids, any other kids like me who grew up watching those legendary days of Toonami cartoons, anime, all that. Hunter x Hunter would not be one of the shows mentioned. Like I said, if it was on Toonami, I missed it. But that was sort of my main source of anime back in the day. This is before like the internet and everything was on the internet. So, but yeah, so it just. But then I saw it a few years ago. I was like, okay, and I've been waiting to see it. So, and I know it's one of those animes that goes back, even though they had this sort of newer style of drawing and everything to it. But I liked it. But just to talk about some of the one of the characters I was talking about here, um, I have it here. Yeah, Karapaka, that was him. But Merowim is the main one I know. Merowim. He's look at the names again. Yeah, it was Merowim versus Netero. Netero got destroyed, dude. This is like the Master Roshi or the Yamamoto here from Bleach, right? So, right, he's the elder master martial artist dude. So obviously, I want to play with him. I'm just pointing out main characters. Yeah, I said this right. Kurapika, I remember him. Kurapika, I liked him. I don't know if he may be my fourth favorite, right? So between Netoro and Kurapika are my fourth favorite. Not sure. Um, I'm trying to remember. Like, yeah. So there are a lot of characters. Like I said, I don't remember most, and obviously most of these are not like the main ones. It's interesting how Hanzo looks like Saitama. It's intriguing. So Hisoka, one of my favorites. He's top two, my top two favorite, right there. Jed looks cool, but like I said, I don't remember all the characters. So that's another one. Hisoka, Kurapika, uh, Netero up there. Yeah, Killua. Killua, I think is my third favorite. When he's like powered up and has the lightning, has the lightning going powered up here, and his dude looks like freaking cool bar from Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't know why the image is cut off. It's just browser, but what's his name? Merowim. I'm looking for him. He was with like the the insect chimera. Meruem is the dude that sort of looks like Cell and Frieza from Dragon Ball. I don't even remember this guy or what he could do. He's the head. I don't even remember any of that. But yeah, I got a lot of characters on it. Yeah, obviously they want to have all these characters. Here he is, right here, man. So this is probably my most favorite character. You know, him and Hisoka. So my main team will be based, even just based on what I've seen. Meruem, Hisoka, and Kurapika. And then maybe switch out Kurapika for Killua, right? Those are the ones I'll probably practice with the most. This dude's insane. I like him, man. Yeah, he's honestly like Sheldon Freezer. Everyone's gonna say, "Oh, he's not like this and that." Yes, he is. He's like, you want to say inspiration, taken from like Sheldon Freezer. Just even when I was watching, I was like, "Holy crap!" First time I saw it, has the same tail to Cell in a way without the pointed end on it. Anyway, but yeah, I wanted to check the game out. Like I said, I know the only ones who are hating on the games, who don't like the game so far. These are the people who are experienced in the Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom style of games, who live in the United States, right? So, and again, I grew up playing Dead or Alive, Bloody Roar Primal Fury, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, and other games throughout the years over like Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, just other different fighting games in general. I was never heavy into fighting games, definitely not competitive. Um, I didn't have the money access. I had to focus on school first off. I didn't have the technology or the money access back then to really be in that scene. When all those games were really booming in terms of competitive fighting games, like even so, Smash Brothers Melee, right? Even I was in middle school and high school for Super Smash Brothers Melee, right? So I just I didn't have those resources back then to even get into the scene. I never think I don't know would I even like competitive fighting games, traveling around, going to tournaments like that. Don't know, but again, since this is the most, I think a lot. Like I said, people are hating on the game. They're still going to play it. Everyone's still going to play the game. It's Hunter x Hunter. There's no other Hunter x Hunter game that people are really going to play that's like has online that's at least up to date, right? And it's a fighting game. Those three things. So, and this is probably still in it could still be in pre-alpha. These may not even be the final, modeling textures and lighting. No one knows yet. It may not even be the final. So, yeah, just showing you a little snippets here and there of it. But yeah, I'll play it. I'll really try it. Like I said, and people can give me tips on these style of games. Like I said, I remember like back in middle school, I was playing like on the computers at school. Like I went to a poor school, but they did have like, and even on my computer, there was like Marvel versus Capcom, Heroes, the original first Marvel versus Capcom. So, but yeah, I was playing those a little bit, keyboard and this and that, but just basic stuff. So, but yeah, I really want to get into it with the characters that I said for the most part. I'll play with all the characters just like I do all the other games. Most of the short off. I'll probably play online. That's why I want to get it on PC. I'll probably lose a lot, but it's fine. Again, I was just never into the Marvel vs. Capcom style of games. For me personally, I'm pretty sure most of you are, but for some reason, it just I don't know. I just never really like. They were cool to look at. They were flashing cool to look like to look at, but I was never into them. And it seems like every other game, like I said, like Fire to Z is sort of copying that style now. It's like there's nothing really unique. Like I'd rather have like if they have a Bleach fighting game, I want to see a Budokai style Bleach fighting game, man. But there should also be a third person Bleach game. I think there's a rumor about a Bleach game coming that's not Soul Resonance. Sounds like it's going to be a Tenkaichi style Bleach game, which is fine for Bleach. So, anyway, that's all I have. Just checking it out. To me, it looks cool. I don't really have anything. I don't have anything horrible to say because I've already explained my background on these type of games. I don't really have experience, but I noticed things here and there, like Kurapika, his chain there, like the chain's insane once he reels you in. And yeah, Hisoka here, man. So, but yeah. So whoever's playing Hisoka, they know what they're doing here, obviously, right? Crazy. Anyway, I'm out. See ya.